Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are going to start making a simple chatbot using LangGraph. So I think you all know what LangGraph is, what LangChain is. So LangGraph basically is made up of nodes. So it is used to make dynamic AI agents. It is used for complex concepts, right? So we are just making a simple chatbot in this video. So for this one, we are using LangGraph. These are the requirements: LangGraph, LangChain, and LangChain grok. So to install this LangChain grok, we need to have like separate API key, so which is stored in environment variable. So you can always set up an environment variable and start. I've already set up the virtual environment here. So if you want me to like explain everything from beginning, so I might make later videos. So for this one, I'll just show you what are we making. So first we'll have start node, right? So from start node, we'll have the LLM model. And from there we'll end this state. So basically in LangGraph, every stage like this everything, it's called node. Okay, this is start node, this is the LLM node, which is going to like do the actions, and end node, it's going to end the program. So like this arrow, it's called as. So you might already know in graph, like the functional part are called like the nodes, and this is called A's. Okay, so this will be our simple concept. So let's start, guys. I'll make a new file. Okay, simple chatbot. That, so I'm making a Python notebook file. Okay, so let's start. So we need some requirements in the beginning. So we will be using libraries. So let's import some libraries. From typing, we'll import annotated. Okay, annotated. So annotated, basically what it does is like it is used to like bind the messages. So whenever so I forgot to tell you about one thing. So everything like start, LLM, and if there is now, there might be other like is from here, right? So we might use tool to search in Wikipedia. So like if you have specific stocks, specific knowledge, if you need that one, so you can bind later, like you can just make LLM to like interact with tools. So that can be like, Wikipedia or any website, right? So any website, so specific which the LLM can do. So you can always integrate like this. So for this one, annotated, so in every status, in every nodes, we'll pass one type of, you know, uh, type of state. So we'll make a state that will pass through every. So in start, in LLM, in every nodes, there must pass one stage. Okay, that will gather information, like gather the response from the LLM, gather the requirements from the human. So it'll do everything. Okay, so we'll explain that one here. So from typing, import annotated. So you don't have to worry about this right now. So from typing extension, I'll import uh, type dictionary, type dict, type dict. So this one is like a state, the state I explained before, that'll be of type dict type. Okay, so now import some of the other line graph. So what I'll do from line graph dot line graph dot graph, I'll import start state graph, start, we need start state, and we need end state. Okay, so we are importing this. You don't have to worry about this right now. So guys, you will like later on you'll know about this. So this, and we need graph, that we need messages like in every, like the message that will be passed through every nodes. this will be added using add message. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, this one is run. So let's define a state. I told you about states. Let's define a state. This will be of type dictionary. This will be of this type dictionary type. Okay, so in this one we'll have messages, and in this one annotated we'll make this one of list class. Okay, list type. So everything that will be added, that will be like of list type. Okay, the message will be appended. So every time, like whenever it pass through every nodes, like if it first pass through start, then LLM, if it gives some response, it'll add it into the messages. Then if it has to go to tools, then it will add the messages. So this annotated, this will append the message in list. Okay, so this one will add the messages. Okay, now like I'll show you this is the environment variable, right? So environment variable has like the API key. So for that one, like this LLM should be able to access the environment variable, right? So let's first import operating system and like uh, from dot environment import load dot environment. Okay. So and we are going to after this load dot environment. So what this will basically do is it will load the key that we have in this environment variable. Okay, so that's it. So now let's start from langchain chain graph import chat graph. So because we're making like simple uh, chatbot, right? So LangChain already has Grok integrated in it, and that'll give us a simple LLM model, chatbot model. Okay, so we are going to import that from LangChain, um, LangChain so chat models. So chat models, I'll import initial chat. Okay, so the initiation of this chat will be like chat model will be done through this initial chat model. So yeah, so I'll define the LLM model too. So our LLM model will be chat grok. So I'll define the model for this one. So basically I'm using this model. Okay, so yeah, basically I'm using this model right now. So let's see what LLM is right now. Yeah, this is the chat grok. So you'll see everything like the client here. So yeah, this is the model name. Okay, so we're using this model of ChatGrok. So basically, before I use ChatGPT model also, but like over there, it's a paid version. So the tokens are limited. That's why I would like to use this one. Okay, guys. So yeah, this is initiated. Okay. So I will define the functionality, right? So for this one, I have to define here LLM. So this one we are not doing right now. So for this one, we have to define functionality of each node. So basically LLM, I'll write a function which will add the response from the LLM, okay, into our state variable. So what this will do is, because you see that our LLM is working right now. LLM, this model of LLM is working right now because it's giving response, okay. So what we'll do is define a chatbot and we'll pass state. You see, I told you, right? So in every like every node the state should pass. So what this functionality of this LM will be, it will import the, like, it will take the state and it will return the state. Okay, so it will take state as state, it will take state as state. Okay, so it takes state as state, and what it will return, it will return this state and it will return the message. Okay, because whatever like the LLM generates, it'll return that one. This is the key, and what this is now LLM dot invoke. So what invoke does is like uh, it'll call the LLM with the message. Okay, so it'll call the LLM. Invoke means to call the LLM with a message. So message can be any, like human intervention, like human questions. Like in chatbot we always write questions, like, so that can be the messages we send. Okay, so this is just a function, like what chatbot does. Okay, so we're going to the main part. So we have to build this one, start LLM, because we have start functionality, it's already there, in functionality it's already there, so LLM functionality we have to define here. Okay, so for this one, I'll call graph builder. Okay, graph builder, and what that will initially be is graph builder will be state graph, and it'll take state. Graphic builder will be state graph and it'll take state. So now we'll add, like, we'll build a node. Okay, because we only have defined the functionality of this one, we have to build this LLM node. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll graph builder dot add node, and what we'll do is for this one we'll call LLM chatbot. Okay, we're calling this LLM chatbot, and what this will be, chatbot we have already defined, right? So chatbot is LLM chatbot. Okay, so now we are trying to connect. Now what we'll do is we'll connect this one, like start LLM and end. Okay, we have to connect this one because like we have defined the A's for this one. So what we'll do, graph builder dot add A's. So start and what is connected here? If you see start and LLM, right? So LLM is connected. So what we'll do, LLM chatbot is connected. You see, it's completed. So I'll add more because we have to connect this one too. So start and LLM is connected. Now we have to connect LLM and end. Okay, so graph builder that add is for LLM chatbot and end. Yeah, so we have already built. So the building is completed. Okay, so the building is completed. So yeah, when building is completed, now we have to compile this one. Okay, so this graph builder that compile, because we have added every nodes, right? We have defined the node, LLM node, we have added the node in our system. Yeah, so graph compilation is also complete. So if you want to see what kind of like what kind of nodes are generated, so you can always see using Python libraries. So for now, so yeah, I have already installed IPython. So yeah, so IPython does display. So this is displaying. So I'll try to display the image. Mm, display the image. What will the image be? Graph. So this will get the graph. This will get the graph, and this will draw mermaid PNG. So this will call the function. Will display the image, right? So I will handle the exception. I'll just pass it. Okay. So that's it. Like look at this, like start LLM chatbot, and this is the end. Okay, So let's test our response. So for response, graph.invoke. So what we're going to invoke, we have to, like I already said, we have to pass the message, right? So what will the message be from our end? One message will be, let's say hi there, right? So we'll receive the response in a response. So let's print the response. We have to access the message part of the response, and -1. This will extract the last content, the response. Okay. Could not resolve response. So never happened. So or what we can do is maybe try this one first. Response equals to graph.invoke. So I tried invoking. I did. So yeah, you can see the image. So let's try to get the response. Response will be graph.invoke. So we have to send the message, right? So message dictionary. So what will rate? Messages will be, we're saying hi to the LLM. So yeah, this is the request we are sending. So we're getting response in the response. So we have to read the response. Okay, response, and we have to read the messages, and we have to extract from the list, and we have to content. Oh wow! So look at the response. So we sent chatbot the response, like the request hi. So it responded with hi. It's nice to meet you. Is this something I can help you with, or would like to chat? Okay. So yeah, this is the basic LLM uh, chatbot we are building. So later on, I'll try to involve other parameters too, like um, I'll try to involve other tools here. Okay, so that'll be in the next video, guys. Yeah, thank you so much.